What is going on, everybody? It's Hector Martinez once again with another video. That's right, and welcome to Urban Kung Fu, my official YouTube channel. You heard it here first. It's my official YouTube channel dedicated to Bruce Lee, Brandon Lee, and all those Kung Fu classics from the 70s and the 80s. That's right. Films like Five Fingers of Death, Lady Kung Fu, Chinese Connection, Enter the Dragon, Sonny Chiba in The Street Fighter, all those movies that we grew up with back in the 70s and the 80s. Now, most of you know me from Charles Damiano's Bruce Lee channel. And you know, working with Charles has been an amazing, amazing experience. But I don't want you to think that I no longer work with Charles. We still continue to collab on many videos because working with Charles has been an amazing experience. And Charles is not a friend. Charles is like family to me. But just because I'm opening up this channel, it doesn't mean that I'm not still working with Charlie, because I've been getting a lot of questions about Charles Bruce Lee channel. But I wanted you to know that I opened up a new channel. It's something that I've always wanted to do. Back in the days, back in the early 90s, I had a public access channel on Time Warner Cable. But today, you know, since we have YouTube and we've got Facebook, I decided to bring back my channel, not as elaborate and fancy as Charles' channel, but something kind of small, but with love and passion. And you guys already know me from my Facebook posts. I like to usually post collectibles when they come in. So I decided to share them through this YouTube channel called Urban Kung Fu. So I want to welcome the new subscribers, those that have already subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much for your love and your kindness. And I welcome also the new subscribers to the channel. And I promise you that I'm going to have some great and exciting new items coming up in the near future. So just want to welcome you once again to my channel, Urban Kung Fu. It's going to be more like a weekly type of channel. I'm still experimenting. So I may have a video every few days, maybe every week or every 2 weeks. But I'm going to experiment for a while and see what works best. So sit back and relax as I bring you my official Urban Kung Fu YouTube channel this month, April, the year 2022. So get ready. Here it comes. All right, everybody, I want to start off my video with my latest acquisition. And this is a Japanese Laserdisc, a beautiful one, actually. It's a Brandon Lee's 1991 film, Showdown in Little Tokyo. And Showdown in Little Tokyo was Brandon Lee's first major American film produced by Warner Brothers. And this was produced in 1991, starred Brandon Lee and Dolph Lundgren. Dolph Lundgren is from one of the Rocky films. I believe it was Rocky IV. And I'm not a big fan of Dolph Lundgren, but I think he's a pretty good actor. But of course, I bought the Laserdisc for Brandon Lee. Now, this is Brandon's first major film, and if you ask me, Brandon Lee stole the film from Dolph Lundgren. Yes, he did. And as you can see here, this is it's a Japanese Laserdisc with the beautiful, beautiful Japanese alphabet. Comes with a nice obi strip. There you go, Showdown in Little Tokyo. And this is also, this is from Warner Home Video. And the movie is available on DVD, of course, and Blu-ray. But what I like about the Laserdiscs is that they're big. They're like an album size, which is 12-inch album size, and features a great, great shot of Brandon and Dolph Lundgren. And one of my favorite films, actually. I mean, I always said that The Crow is Brandon Lee's masterpiece. But these films also show Brandon's charisma. And I remember going to the movies when Showdown in Little Tokyo was first released, and it was exciting. It was kind of like seeing Bruce Lee for the first time in The Big Boss, known in New York City as Fists of Fury. So I did get excited once again because Brandon reminded me so much of his father, Bruce Lee. So here you go. This is the Japanese Laserdisc. It's a Brandon Lee's very first major film, Showdown in Little Tokyo. Now, I also picked up a really cool piece here. This is the American Laserdisc for Brandon and Dolph Lundgren's Showdown in Little Tokyo. But this one is a little special. This one is actually signed by Dolph Lundgren. And here it is. Showdown in Little Tokyo. Signed by Dolph Lundgren. And wish I would have had Brandon's signature on this. Would have been amazing. But still a really cool piece to have. One of the best films back in the 90s. This is from 91. And after this, of course, we had Rapid Fire. But of course, Brandon's masterpiece was the one and only The Crow. Well, just thought I'd share these with you. There's a lot of VHS and Laserdisc collectors out there. I'm very old school, so I still collect both formats, VHS and Laserdisc. But the Japanese ones are exceptional. I mean, they're so beautiful, the color and the quality. You know, they go all the way whenever they're producing something. And whenever they put something out, Brandon or Bruce Lee related, and the price is right, I have to have it. Because they're just amazing pieces to have in your collection. So here you go, the Japanese and the American Laserdisc for the 1991 film starring Brandon Lee and Dolph Lundgren, Showdown in Little Tokyo. Okay, guys, you all have a beautiful, beautiful evening. You stay safe, you stay healthy out there, and thank you once again for joining me here at Urban Kung Fu. Be well, and God bless.